go again. We're going to be printing some hoodies. Watch my angle. Vertical. Shearing it. My ink is a Union 1070 Performance Poly. It is cut a 15% blend of stretch additive and soft. The reason why I cut it is because these whites have a blowing agent. I don't like blowing agents. I want a smooth print. I don't want a thick, bubbly print. So I cut it. And you'll see I did a poly video earlier, and I do it the same way. Just 3 rounds. I don't do any more than 15% because you don't want to mess with the integrity of the poly ink. And I do not use curable reducer. I don't think that adds benefit to your inks. I think that's like putting water in spaghetti sauce. When you're using a stretch additive or a soft hand, you're adding a base, more of a base structure to your ink. It might dilute your opacity, but it's not really messing with the integrity. It's adding benefit. And I look out for longevity because I've got clients wearing garments that were printed 10 years ago that look just like they were just printed. But you see, I'm shearing this. I'm pushing down, pushing it into the shirt, into the hoodie. It's spongy, but these are spongy. And I want a smooth print. Look at my halftones. Halftones are still sharp. There's no, I call shadow distortion, deflection shadow. I print with a BWM Hopkins press and the Bison Platinum system. I get no deflection on this. Never had aluminum boards on a manual press. I'm a custom printer. I do more than just t-shirts. I do bandanas and hats. I'm doing side seams and zippers this week. I'll have another video on those. Just show you the kind of custom stuff you can do with a manual press. I print truck parts. You know, I print logos on truck parts. It's just not for printing on t-shirts. You do a lot of stuff. I want to show you, this is the process I do. I print hoodies. I just did the performance shirts the same way. Pushing that, get a smooth print. And let's say you get a rough print. You don't like the feel of it. Take it to your heat press. I'd say, 275 or something, and press it. Press it smooth. Put your Teflon sheet on top of it. Press it. It'll come out smooth. I get that problem sometimes with the Bella Canvas blend shirts, and I'm not a fan of some of those blends. And no matter what I do, I've got this, these tricks I use. Still, need to tap them with the heat press, smooth out. Isn't that nice? You can check my profile out. I've got a lot more videos out there, YouTube videos and Facebook videos. And this gray sits on the back and on the print. This is a dark gray. The light gray and the blue are coming up, and I don't do a lot of wet on wet. I don't like the pucker effect you get and the blur when you do wet on wet. Just not a fan. And even for my simulated process, I don't do a lot of wet on wet. I flash it. I mess with the viscosity of my inks to get the color tones I want. I like a crisp print. I'm all about the quality factor. So here we go. This looks really good. Just set it, forget it. So this light gray, then I'm going to hit this blue. So the blue I have, it's my flag blue for printing on over white base. And what it is like a light royal. It's a mix. It's a light royal, it's a navy, and it's cyan. Cyan for a 4-color process. I like the cyan because it's opaque but transparent, and it gives it that mixture just gives it a nice depth. But I'll hit this blue twice because the blowing agents in the white. If I just leave it like it is, it's going to dull out that blue. It's going to give it, maybe a texture, your screen texture still in your white. You get that. So I hit it twice. What it's going to do is it's going to bring the depth. You'll see here in a minute the depth of that color. I'm getting stuck doing video stuff for she's printing. I got to get this up pretty quick. So you see, it looks really nice. It's a good blue. It's on the light side because that's how it is. But now I'm going to hit the blue. The second. It's a nice, rich. It's kind of mid-tone. It's almost navy, not navy. It's a really nice color, and it's got this depth to it. And when you're out in the sunlight, it really shows up really nice. And I've got, you get two of them. I got one for print over white, one just for print on the garment. And they're all done. The same blends. It's using a light royal, a navy, and a cyan. If you really want to step up the color, get some ultramarine. That's a purple tint to it. I like that. And then my favorite blue of all is Reflex Blue. It's just rich and opaque. I've got some international coatings, Reflex Blue. Had it for a while. It's nice. This is international coatings. This is a performance red. This is a red. And some reds come orange, some reds come pink. I blended with this. This is my favorite red. You see the viscosity in it. It's kind of different. But on this one, I'm going to hit it twice. You got this outside that sits on the shirt, and you got this blend factor that around the ring. And this hitting this twice is going to smooth. It's going to smooth out this area here that goes over the shirt and over the halftones, and it's going to make this back stand up a little bit more. It's still going to be separate. It's still going to set back, but I'm going to hit it twice just to make it pop a little bit more. And you'll see. I wish I could try to bring the camera and see it. It does a really good job. And I'm shearing it. Look at my squeegee. It's a vertical. I'm just shearing this stuff. It's just keeping its halftone integrity right through here. That little shine spot. But see, the reds come in. It still sets back, and then that transition looks really smooth. It's really nice. And then the yellow. Come here in a minute. We'll finish it out. The yellow. It's kind of a mustardy. We put a little bit of brown in it. It is a poly ink. Because it is going on poly on the garment. But it's a little more of a mustardy color. It's a nice gold color. You think, oh, mustard? You'd be surprised. You print that on a black shirt, it looks nice. A little brown to your athletic gold. Kind of golds it up a little bit. All right. Now the trick to hoodies is, the flash dryer is your enemy. You're going to print this last one. For registration, just look at that. Move it to your flash. It can dry under there for now. Then you finish out your press. You finish out the rest of them. Then you don't have to worry about anything moving or shifting for registration. Looks good. Nice smooth print, a light print. This is all print with 230 meshes. I'll finish them out. But that's the process I do hoodies with. No issues. Come up perfect all the time. So hopefully that was helpful. Check out my other videos. Got a bunch of them out there. A bunch of tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.